finished up another 1,000 rounds of priming brass. So I thought it'd be about time to give you my review on this hand primer by LYMAN. Yeah, I got a good 5,000 rounds. I could call this this is my hand exerciser. I have to have a stroke that's kind of weak in the hands, so that's why I got into the reloading, is do something a little fun, and I get a product out of it, and I get some good exercise in my hands. So that's kind of why I got into this. But anyways, I thought it'd be time to give you my views on this item. Nice thing is this is square. It comes off pretty easy. You got the little block for the chute. Sometimes you don't use them all. You can block them off so they're not running down there and out this hole. So I guess I should have showed you this before I took it off. That blocks the chute there. But yeah, being square, you can flip that up, flip it over, and you can see you got plenty of room to get it on there. Of course, with my hands, I leave this on my desk. Not this desk, but then I flip it over. And I bring it to the edge and make sure I get my hand underneath and do it that way. But anyways, that's good. I've not had any problems with this. You know, occasionally you'll get the piece of brass that doesn't want to take that primer. I'm like, oh, man, if I squeeze any more, if it's going to go off, or should I quit while I'm ahead? And well, if you're halfway in on the primer, you got that in, that primer's only halfway. Well, you can't get it out. So I've taken some vice grips and just rip that backwards, and it'll tear that brass off the edge there, and out it comes. Of course, my brass isn't any good, and that primer, so I just toss it out. But it's held up to that abuse by me, so that's a good thing. I would say this is not a machined aluminum, cast aluminum. This also comes off of here. And I don't do it very often because I only do 9 mils. So, but this top piece comes off, and you can change your heads right there. See if I can fumble with it a minute here. I don't think my hand's strong enough to mess with that right now. But anyways, this will pop off. There it comes. There it is. You got to get the right hand on it. That holds this in there. It just goes over that little end right there. And that, you can see it's a pretty thick block. And then you have the little roller pin that goes in that little divot down there. It's held up for everything I've done with it. You know, I don't do that often, but you know, you get that piece of brass where you're not quite, oh boy, like a military brass. It's you didn't ream it out quite enough, and it gets about halfway, and I'm kind of leery of popping one off, so I have ripped them off. Ripped that brass right out there, probably about 6 times I would say, but so it's held up very well. I don't know what else to say about it, but of course you get different heads there for it, whatever brass you're doing, but like I say, I only do the one size at this time, so yeah, anybody can use this. Like I say, I got weak hands from that stroke, and you know, I don't always do it with this hand. I got to switch back and forth, but it's a good exercise machine for me. Of course, that's not what it's made for, but maybe if you know somebody that's been through the same thing and needs a workout, get them in the reloading. It's oh, you can squeeze a ball, you know. Well, that's like as much fun as watching paint dry. But reloading's a good option, keeps you entertained. And but I wanted to. I've had this a long time, and let's see, I know I've done at least 5,000 brass. Might even be 6, but it's held up well. Not a problem with it, and it's definitely one that I would buy again. So, well, thanks for watching my videos, guys, and I try to bring you some reviews on good products that you can buy, and it'll last you a long time. So. Thanks for watching.